Hey, it's your boy Taylor Grant. I'm here to talk to you about the denial of the day. Today's comes to us from Amy of Fort Collins. When I was looking for insurance, I found insurance company and thought, wow, a fair priced insurance company. I was wrong. They are simply cheap. You guys, I talk about this all the time. Just because it's cheap. I mean, insurance companies, like, cheap insurance is cheap until you need a claim paid, right? They insured my house. I put in a claim after my roof was damaged. They sent a contractor who repaired it after I had several fights with their so-called adjuster. They had pissed me off so much with her attitude that I refused to deal with her anymore. After they fixed my house completely, they canceled my policy. I believe it was to get back at me for telling them that their assessor should get off her butt and go inspect claim damages instead of sending emails and trying to get the job done through contractors from the comfort of her chair. Very legitimate though. Like, if you're an insurance adjuster, you need to adjust the insurance claim. That's your whole job. And how do you do that if you haven't seen it firsthand? Pictures, videos definitely don't do it justice. There's some tactile to the insurance claims process. And if you're not out there actually doing your damn job, what are you getting paid for? All right, so if I hadn't been tough with the adjuster, she was quite happy doing a patch-up job, which would make my house look horrible. I guess she gets commissions on savings. I don't know if that's true or not. If you take this insurance company, know you were buying cheap. Don't be surprised when you get cheap in return. They are useless. So, whoa. So basically what is happening is the same thing that I tell you guys all the time, right? That cheap insurance is cheap until you need them to pay a claim. And then it's very expensive because, I don't know if I've ever explained that. I just assumed that most people knew what that meant, but ultimately it's cheap until you need it to pay a claim. So you pay $100 instead of $200 a month for your insurance. You're like, good deal. But then they come out and say, yeah, we'll give you $5,000. But the contractor, every contractor you get, say you get 3 bids, and every contractor says, it's gonna cost you 12 grand. The insurance company is like, hey, we're only gonna pay you 5. So what do you do with that extra 7? Okay, you hire somebody like us to come and fight for you, or you eat that $7,000. So then my question is, if you saved $100 a month and you're paying a $7,000 difference, how many months would it take you to make up that $7,000 difference on $100 a month savings? It would be 70 months, right? What is that? So roughly 6 years of premium payments. Okay, so you're gonna have to do the math and see what works for you, what you're comfortable with. But for me, I don't ever go look for the cheapest insurance. I look for the best coverage and then the price. So get the coverage right, and then you can usually shop multiple companies for that similar coverage, and then the pricing will be different. But in my eyes, it's never been when you pay for good coverage that it doesn't pay you back when you need it. Okay? But this is the deal. When you are in that situation where you have such a massive difference, like on a commercial property, right? I'm working on right now. The difference between what they initially offered and what we were recently able to get was about $1.5 million more than what the insurance company initially offered on this commercial property. So without our help, they would have been stuck at this lower dollar amount. If you're in a position that you know you're being underpaid, your claim is being diminished, or you're being denied unfairly, or the claim is being delayed, you need to contact us as soon as possible. If you've been working on a claim longer than 60 to 90 days, contact us today. BellatorClaims.com.